All right, back on the show, we got Deuce kicking it on the phone line with us again. What's up, dude? Happy New Year's.
Fucking Happy New Year's, bro. Just kicking it, man. It's been fucking rough New Year's, but it was a fun one, you know what I'm saying? I just woke up. Let's leave it at that.
All right.
So what's first for you and the rest of the band to jumpstart this year?
Shit, you know, right now we're kicking in with some free songs. Right now we're actually about to give out to the fans a free video. Just a bunch of free shit before we release that album of ours, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we're putting out. We got When We Ride. It's a brand new track. It's fucking sounding hot as shit. I know you guys are going to like it, you know? And that's pretty much it, you know? We're just making more shit, putting it out, giving away some free shit, and that's how we're starting off our new year.
Hell yeah, total immersion.
Well, right now, the general consensus on the internet and message board, certainly in my opinion, is that the two most anticipated tracks from you right now are When We Ride. And what I wanted to ask about When We Ride is, of course, there is an old version with Undead that you made, one of the more intense records, I think. So what inspired you to redo it and make it even crazier?
I liked it, you know, when I did it back in the day with those guys. I didn't really feel like they killed it properly, you know.
That they brought it to its full potential.
Yeah, I didn't feel like the song went to its potential that it could have been, you know. And right now, I feel like I'm bringing the song to where it should have been, where it was supposed to be, you know, what it was supposed to say, who it was about, what it was about, you know. And I'm bringing it to that level so the fans really hear what I wanted it to sound like, you know, for real.
Right.
You know?
This is like your version without, you know, concession to anybody.
Yeah, this is my version. I made the beat in the first place. I made the whole song. I produced it. I recorded everybody on it. This is my version without, you know, being Mr. Nice Guy, having opinions. The song was originally made for a certain purpose. It was made based on a true story, you know. My homie got in some trouble, like got a gun pointed at him or some shit, you know. So we kind of made that track, you know, against certain people I didn't like that I just felt was backstabbers, you know. So it still goes along with that same line of we ride on snitches, you know what I'm saying? All these snitches in LA, all these little snitches.
Yeah.
You ain't down with that shit.
You don't find too many around here.
Yeah, well, the snitches I know are just little fags, you know. Little fucking homos that I used to know, you know what I'm saying?
So, what about the track? Will it be on the album, or how will that be released?
Yeah, that's going to be on the album for sure. It's done. I'm just keeping that on the DL right now between me and you guys. I don't know if you guys want to put this part in the interview, but...
Oh, yeah, we can...
That song, the name and stuff like that, I'll keep on the download just because Octone Records.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm releasing only for certain tracks that might be on the record but might not.
So those guys are still giving you a hard time?
Yeah, but it's about to get resolved. You know, there is some information I'm going to give you, not on this interview, but maybe the next one I would need you guys for.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not sure how it's going to go down, but I will tell you soon that it's just about to change for sure. Most likely moving over to another label and going to release some shit officially.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know we keep asking you this, but everybody is just chomping at the album, you know, like, when's it going to come out? When are we going to get the tour? And, you know, we just keep having to ask. It's the most requested, you know, question we have for you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to be releasing an album soon. Not only that, I'm going to be releasing an album after that. And as soon as I switch over from Octone to another label, I'll be touring and releasing albums. You know, not one in 1 year. I'll be releasing 2 in 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you've got a bunch of just tracks laid back and ready to drop on everybody.
Yeah. We got another track we're about to release called When We Ride, about them snitches, you know what I'm saying? We don't like them snitches.
Well, we know there's a snippet or two out there. We were wondering if there was any way you could give us a little preview of it for the show.
Yeah, I can play you little clips of it and shit over the phone, you know? Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me load this shit up.
Sure.
You guys stoked for this shit or what?
Oh, yeah, man. We're waiting, dude.
One that sucks up, walks up, face out of ten, level weight, the practice we call it. Just play a game, everyone's listening. When laughing, fuck, sing along and say fuck.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my God.
Now one that sucks up, walks up, face out of ten, level weight, the practice we call it. Just play a game, everyone's listening. When laughing, fuck, sing along and say laughing. What's my name? You call me Big Dude. What's my name? Big Dude. What's my name? Ride on bitches.
fucking... I started singing with it. I couldn't help it.
Oh, shit. How do you like that shit?
Oh, it's awesome, man.
Oh, that was really sick, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we're mixing, mastering, adding a little more to it, but it's going to be good, you know?
Brent and I both have a thing for vinyls, and we're kind of hoping, I know we just asked you about the album, but you think you might have it, come out on vinyl when you do?
Yeah, it's going to be on CD, it's going to be on vinyl, everything you guys want, it's going to be on both. Plus, you guys are going to get free tracks on the internet, too, like I usually do.
Well, speaking of stuff you're putting out, I mean, how about some more merchandise? I know one thing I really want to get a hold of is a Nine Lives t-shirt. Spreading the word through radio and online is awesome, but I'm ready to rock some of that stuff in public, dude.
Yeah, no, all those stores are coming up. There's going to be some Blame It on Deuce t-shirts, some special t-shirts I personally wear, and my style of clothing that anyone can wear, some Deuce Nation, clothing. There's going to be some Nine Lives shirts. All that stuff is coming up in the next couple weeks. Honestly, the Nine Lives website's almost done. There's going to be a Deuce website with Deuce merchandise on it. That's done. There's a still DeuceNation.ning.com. That's up right now. That has a lot of music and a chat room.
I'm going to be ready to spend some money, dude. I'm looking forward to picking some of that stuff up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're going to love it, dude.
You got to give us first crack at that stuff, dude.
Yeah, this is all the shit I wear live in my videos, out in public. This is my own Deuce wear,
I don't know if you cared enough to listen to it or not, but have you heard HU's Hear Me Now?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't fully feeling it, What do you guys think about it?
It's like they pulled Peyton Manning out and put a 13-year-old kid in,
Yeah, I was like, whoa, the production's kind of...
What was
it doesn't sound like HU anymore,
I was talking to Jason about that earlier, and my opinion on it was that one song, the Hear Me Now, it doesn't measure up to not one single song off Swan songs, and I honestly believe it's because you're not on it, and I'm not just saying that because we interview and we're cool with you. It really does lack a certain something. It just sounds like a bargain bin knockoff.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of people, been saying that it's just not good. It's not as good as the old stuff. It's not as good as your stuff. I mean, one thing you got to realize is the old stuff, was produced, created by me. So when I write a song, when I put a song together, I'm not going to let it sound like something like that,
Every piece
I'm not going to let it get it. I mean, to me, that sounds, it's not bad, but it's like Yellow Card. It's like an emo rock genre. It's, and the rapping, to me, I recorded them, and to me, they don't, lyrically, it's a little off to me, it's not my style, It's,
because you created every piece of them, you just brought so much to every track. It's not like it was pieced together, by a producer somewhere, and, you get different stuff from different people. You did everything, so.
Yeah, you're the signature sound, and it's not there, so.
Yeah, the signature sound's gone, the production's gone. When I was in it, of course I was chilling, I was going out to the clubs, I was hanging out with homies, I was hanging out with them sometimes. I was hanging out with everyone in LA, to be honest with you. And when I put the tracks together back in the day, when something didn't sound good, I was just like, that doesn't sound good, I didn't let it get to a point like a song like Hear Me Now, which is so far, the kids that don't like it, most of the people aren't really feeling it.
And I gave it a chance.
To be honest, it's none of my business, but it's just, I'm going to be honest, I like my own stuff better. I like When We Ride better. I like Now You See My Life better. I like those tracks better. If you hear shit off the album, you're going to shit. That's top-notch shit,
Right.
It's like the old stuff next level. That's what it is,
Well, that's cool, man. So, before we wrap it up and everything, any new listeners hearing us right now, what are some of the sites, again, and online stuff people can check out to hear more music, maybe hit you up?
One of the main sites we have up right now, because of the whole Octone situation and James Diener trying to stop me from putting music on YouTube. YouTube is one of the places. You could go YouTube, search for Story of a Snitch, search for The One, search for any of the songs I have now. You could find a list of songs at stilldeucenation.ning.com. And on stilldeucenation.ning.com, there's a whole list of songs. There's a chat room, a forum, everything to interact with me and the fans, and also, of course, my Twitter, Deuce9Lives.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for being with us again. I'm sure we're going to be kicking it again pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked. I love being on your guys' show, and we'll be talking again soon. I definitely want to give you guys an update in the next 2 weeks on what's cracking.
Oh, little mystery there.
Yeah,
Little
something to wait
mystery.
on.
Some shit's about to go down, you know, When We Ride's about to drop, a video's about to drop, some other shit's about to drop that I can't announce publicly yet, you know, but I do want to tell you guys soon.